What is going on, YouTube? It is All Things Mets Media, and this video is going to be about Mark Vientos. And should the Mets actually bring him up to the majors? We're going to talk about it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it, man. Let's go, Mets, man. Mark Vientos, a guy that, had a good AA season. This guy, first of all, is a right-handed batter, third baseman. We know that the Mets have two third baseman prospects, and it's really, two really big third baseman prospects, Mark Vientos and Brett Baty. And I know that a lot of people love Brett Baty. He is in a high ceiling. He is a top 50 prospect, so I completely get it. But Mark Vientos, guys, is very impressive. He has similar numbers to Brett Baty, career numbers. This guy is a powerhouse. When he gets going, he can definitely, hit some opposite field home runs. He has high exit velocity. He's just a really, really good, he has a really good bat. But yeah, let's get into his stats, guys, this season. So he was injured. But, in his last, 10 games, or I think around 7 games, he's batting 320, hitting 6 home runs, he got how many he got? He got like 10 RBIs. So listen, he's been hitting the cover off the ball, and it's good to see because the Mets, they want to see that Mark Vientos can come up to the majors. And I think that Mark Vientos, he is in AAA. He is the closest to come to the majors. And, the DH option is very intriguing. We know that the Mets have DH. We know about Mark Vientos, and we know about maybe he can be a DH option, and give the Mets a spark. That would be lovely. That would be amazing. And that's what I love about the DH, that it gives the Mets so much options. I really love that. But yeah, guys, right now in 2022, in Syracuse, he's batting 260, right? So, first of all, his average was down. His average was like 200. So, he's already got it up to 260, and he's just hitting the cover off the ball right now. He's cut down on his strikeouts. First of all, he has 31 RBIs, 11 home runs, 7 doubles. This guy, first of all, is a machine, okay? He's a machine. He's been hitting the cover of the ball, like I said. But think about a lineup, guys. Mark Vientos coming into the majors. First of all, he's just at the age of 22. He's just at the age of 20. So he's young, guys. He's young. He was drafted by the New York Mets in the second round of the 2017 draft. So listen, this guy has potential. He is one of the Mets' top prospects. He's not a top prospect in all of baseball, but he is one of the Mets' top prospects. So it does say a lot for the Mets. This guy, first of all, he's 6'4", 220 pounds. This guy, like I said, he has, if you think about Pete Alonso and his power, he has that type of exit velocity power. That's what I like about Mark Vientos. He's also a pretty good fielder. He's a better fielder than Brett Baty, defensive wise. So listen, the Mets are gonna have some issues. Bring either Mark Vientos or Brett Baty is gonna be their next third baseman for the future. We don't know exactly who is it gonna be. We know that right now, Eduardo Escobar is gonna be a bridge until we get to that point. But Mark Vientos, guys, this guy is a guy that should be considered to get called up to the majors this year. And I say this year because this year is a big year for the New York Mets. A lot of things are going right for them. They have a really good rotation. They possibly have Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer coming back. So we'll see what happens. But this team looks to get better. So why not bring a guy, give a guy a shot, in this year, Mark Vientos, and, bring him up to DH because he's a hitting machine. And what I love about Mark Vientos, guys, is he hits the ball the opposite way. That's what I love about him. He doesn't just try to pull the ball. But when he does pull the ball, guys, it goes a long way. But when he hits it for opposite field, it goes a long way as well. So this guy has power. He's a really good, he has a really good bat. He has a really good head on his shoulders. So I like what I see from Mark Vientos. I hope that, actually in spring training, we got to see a little bit of him. And he looked pretty good, So we'll see what happens. But I'll tell you this, guys. The Mets should definitely consider bringing up Mark Vientos because why not? Why not? You don't have nothing to lose. Mark Vientos is a guy that could possibly be a trade piece, if they just want to move on to Brett Baty, when he comes up to the majors. Because Brett Baty looks like the future third baseman for the New York Mets right now. He's the higher prospect. He's the higher MLB prospect ceiling. So, listen, this guy, Brett Baty, they have a lot of hopes for him, to be the next, David Wright. but we'll see about that. But I like Brett Beatty, me personally, but Mark Vientos, I like him as well. And listen, maybe you don't have to trade him. Maybe you can keep Mark Vientos and Brett Beatty at the same time because of the DH option. That's what I love about the DH. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Mark Vientos should come up this year? Do you guys think that, if he comes up, it will be a spark for this team? Do you like how his swing is? Do you like, how he plays baseball? Because I'll tell you this, I'm excited. When Mark Vientos does come up, I'm going to be excited for him, because I think he is going to be a future piece for this team, or a future piece for some other team. But like I said, the DH gives the Mets options, and you don't have to trade away Vientos, just to bring up Beatty. So we'll see what happens, guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely, guys, we'll see what happens with the Mets. We'll see what happens with Mark Vientos, and we'll see what happens with all the prospects. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the this video. And yeah, this has been All Things Mets Media. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. And let's just keep growing. Let's keep the subscribers going. And let's freaking go, man.